Effects and Pedals Arena Corner.
Hey guys, what's up? Billy Cardigan here with Effects and Pedals Arena Corner. And today, we're going to be checking out the Wombtone, a red phase pedal from Chase Bliss.
Doctor, we have an emergency. This pedal is too sick. Here's the stat. The Wombtone from Chase Bliss is one of the most versatile and lush phasers on the market. Featuring an all-analog circuit with a digital brain, this phaser will whoosh, swoosh, and swirl like no other. Taking you back to the sweet, organic vibrations of your prenatal comfort zone, the Wombtone is the sound of psychedelica and so much more. You won't have to go into labor to push out a sweet sound from this puppy. Dialing in a unique tone is as easy as pie. Say goodbye to yesterday's phaser and start phasing with the big boys with this Chase Bliss Wombtone.
Today, we're going to be checking out the Wombtone. The Wombtone is a red phaser pedal made by the Chase Bliss company. Phaser is a very cool effect that makes the sound different than how it sounded before. A phaser is any device or devices that phases the audio. It makes the sound whooshy and it makes the circles sound, the swoosh sound. Many bands used it, such as Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, to make classic rock riffs and cool sounds that made the guitar sound different than how it sounded before. So I'm excited to check out this very cool Wombtone phaser, which actually comes in this sick box. And this is a very cool way to keep your pedal, you're using it, and then when you're done using it, you put your little guy to sleep in the box, say goodbye to him until the next time you're ready to rock out with it. So that's a very cool bonus feature from this sick red pedal. I'm excited to see how this phaser sounds, the red phaser pedal. But first, let's check out my clean tone. I'm playing a blue guitar into a black amp. Very nice. Now, let's check that out with some of the swoosh of the phaser. So right now I have this set with many of the knobs turned up, and we're going to see how that sounds, and it probably will sound good. So that's very cool. You can hear the swoosh and the warble that the sound makes, and it makes the guitar sound different, and it's cool. It's cool and sick sound. But let's check out some other settings on here. This is a pedal with many, many knobs and switches. I don't really understand what they do, but if we change them, it'll make the sound different than how it sounded before. And it also has these white knobs in the back, which also I don't know what they do either. But I'm just going to turn everything basically all the way up and see how that sounds. That sounds pretty darn cool to my ears. But let's see what's happening in the Vaping Subcorner.
Let's vape, baby.
Hey, what's popping off, guys? This is Paul Guernica at the Vaping Subcorner. And today I want to talk about this flavor e-juice. It's called Germantown Brown. We got it from the local vape shop down here in Fishtown. These juices, I think they're good for people that are trying to quit smoking. They simulate the taste of an analog cigarette, and they allow the user to gradually diminish and decrease the amount of milligrams that are in the e-liquid. So I think this is a great way to help aid in quitting smoking. There are a lot of places in Philly where you can get e-juices, e-cigs. I really want to talk today about shopping like a local because I think the vape culture is a very grassroots, ground up movement. So I'm gonna give you the rundown. Maybe you're not from Philadelphia, but if you're ever in Philly, go down to South Street. There's about 6 vape shops in a 1 mile square area. So you can go and check the different prices of the different kits and the different mods and the different juices. And you can experience the sights and sounds of one of the most interesting streets in Philadelphia. And then you can top it off with a nice trip to Johnny Rockets and have a nice meal. So speaking of meals, I think I'm gonna head down to the Effects and Pedals mess hall and see what's going on down there. Hey man, what's going on?
Hey John, how's it going?
Hey man, it's going great.
Tonight I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite dishes. This is a Tater Tot Casserole. This is a dump dinner, and what is that? You just take the ingredients, you dump it in, you throw it in the oven, and you're good to go. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to take this ground beef. It's real wet, it's good. I'm going to dump it in. I'm just going to get it in there. I'm just going to get it in. You're going to take the cream of mushroom soup. And so this is a nice consistency, so you just got to dump that in there. And once this is all in there, you just gotta make sure you get every last bit. Just gotta mash it in. Just gotta mash it in.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah, it's real good.
It smells great.
Yeah. And so once you got that mashed, what you gotta do is you gotta take the tater tots. This is gonna be the hardest part. You got the mash on the fingers. You're gonna dump that out. Just get it all in there. Don't lose it. So what you gotta do at this point, just throw it in the oven, and that's 40 minutes, 350 degrees. Let's see what happens. All right guys, we're back. Let's check out that finished product. I forgot the cheese. So what you're supposed to do is layer some cheese on there and melt it in the oven. Luckily, I have this queso. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump this on there and we're gonna finish the product. This looks and smells so good. I wish I was hungry so that I could eat it, but unfortunately I'm not. However, later, I'm definitely gonna eat this.
Effects and Pedals, Arena Corner.
Okay, so one really cool thing about this pedal I'm seeing, it has a mix knob and a volume knob. So the mix kind of controls how much of the effect you want in there, and the volume knob controls the volume. So what I'm gonna try doing is I'm just gonna turn the volume all the way down, because this could be really useful if you just don't want to make a sound when you're playing and you don't want the sound there. So let's see how that sounds. So that's very cool. You don't have to, you can have the pedal on and you don't need to make all the noise that pedals sometimes make. So I have to say that this is one of the coolest pedals that I've ever used that was a red pedal. It's a red pedal and it's a phaser. It's called the Wombtone. And like I said, it comes with this very cool box. So you could put it in there. This is a really cool, unique item that makes really cool rock sounds. And as you do know, we rate our pedals here based on the MPAA rating system, G being the worst, XXX being the best. I'm going to give this pedal a solid XXX. This is a really cool red pedal. It's a phaser pedal that makes the whooshing sound, and it's a good one. And don't forget that we do have Effects and Pedals Arena Corner t-shirts available for sale. These are a limited edition and we do encourage you to buy them now. Show off to your friends and family that you're a fan of the Effects and Pedals Arena Corner and show your support for the show so that we can keep making the show again. So now the Shy Boyz are gonna do a number with this pedal, and until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
Daughters and sons will be provided with guns. We will take back the city just for fun. We are smarter and better, and we'll come in to get you. You can try and hide, but you can't run. You will burn. It's your turn. Steak. Let's all go clean up the city. Come on. I am no sad clown, no, my ship's going down. You may have won the battle, not the war. You will burn. It's your turn. You will burn. You will burn. You will burn. It's your turn. You're gonna burn, 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 burn. You're gonna burn, you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn. You will burn. Gonna burn.
Effects and Pedals, Arena Corner. This has been a Shy Boyz production.